Yeah, good day everybody. This is Mathematician Douglas, and our topic today is terms and equation. Let's go on with this. So for the first one, let's do the general. This 3 plus 4 equals 7. Okay, what are the terms in this equation? So we call this, the name for this number is called the urgent. It's called the urgent, and this is called the add end. This is called the addend. Now, what about the answer you get when you add two numbers together like this? We call this the sum. And of course, it has one other name. It has one other name that we can call this. You can call this sum or the total. So those are the terms in this equation. Okay. Now I'm going to put this down also. What do you call this sign? What do you call this thing? Of course, that is plus. It means addition, but there's a name we call this in mathematics. This is called, okay, I'm going to come back to that. Let's quickly go on in the other one. So in subtraction, for instance, we call this 8 the subtrahend. The subtrahend. That's where the English word subtraction comes from. We call it the subtrahend. And this is called the minuend. Okay, this is called the minuend. The minuend, that's where the English word minus comes from. Okay, and the answer you get, I'm sure somebody is telling us the answer now. The answer you get when you carry out this operation is called difference. Somebody, difference. This is called difference. Okay, sorry, I'm writing on the line. This is called difference. Okay, now the name of this is, we call this, of course, subtraction. You can call it minus, but there's a name we call it in mathematics. I'm not going to say that now. I'm going to say that at the end of this video because I know it's something you all know already. Okay, then the next one is 6. Okay, what's the name of 6? And what's the name of 7? And what's the name of this called? This is called the multiplicand. The multiplicand. Of course, that's where the word multiplication comes from. And this is the multiplier. It's called the multiplier. Now, I need you to get something. One of the very important thing here, an interesting thing here is you can switch the naming. You can switch the naming. You can make this the multiplier. You can make this the multiplier. But most of the time, this always happens to be the multiplicand. You understand? But if you switch it, it's still allowed. Now, what's the name of the answer you get whenever you carry out this activity or this process? Multiply, and the answer, of course, is product. The answer is product. The answer here is product. And let's do division. The division is so what do we call the first number here, or the term written first? The term written first here is known as, dividend. Okay, remember the other one is called the divisor. Okay, now this is going to sound a little bit, grammatic. This is called the quotient. Of course, this is the quotient. Okay, now I said I'm going to talk about what these ones are: the plus, the minus, the times, the divide, and you simply call them operation. You simply call them operation. That's what we call them in mathematics. Operations. Of course, you get one, so you have plus, you have minus, you have times, and you have division. So you simply call them operation. So we're talking about addition operation, subtraction operation, multiplication operation, and division operation. So thank you guys.